Hello world, UB here, and today we're going to be going over a Draw This in Your Style challenge that I did from RossDraws. So let's get started. Alright, today I am showing you a piece that I did on stream of the Color Dodge Princesses from RossDraws, and he did actually put this out as an official Draw This in Your Style challenge. However, I was a little too late to the party to actually submit this into the Draw This in Your Style challenge, which is fine. So I feel a little guilty looking back on this piece. I did it on stream and I kind of traced but didn't really trace the ladies here, and basically I put them underneath my canvas and drew on top of them and added the curves and the muscles and the fat deposits that I thought could be on each of these women. And I feel like I could have been a little bit more independent about that and put them off to the side as a reference picture and then drawn them freehand. But the fact remains that the way I did it on stream was I just put them underneath what I was doing and then kind of used their basic forms to inform the body types I was trying to give them. And I wanted to add these ladies to the Relatable Body Types series because there's 3 of them, which I thought really went well with the gesturing Jesters that we did a while back. And just in the sense that there are 3 of them that I could really kind of put a study on and do 3 different body types, because I know a lot about my body type and how I perceive it, but I don't do a lot with other body types, perhaps heavier body types like I tried to do with the lady on the left-hand side. I don't know my left from my right, but the one with the blue hair, I tried to give some more fat deposits, and honestly at the moment I'm kind of in between her body type and the middle body type, but that's neither here nor there. I really enjoyed putting them together this way, and the pink lady on the right-hand side is supposed to be a slender kind of body type, a little bit more quote-unquote tomboyish, I guess I would say, but I haven't really done a whole lot of research into body types, so don't quote me on calling that tomboyish or anything like that. I just thought it was a really good opportunity to show multiple body types that are a little bit more on the relatable side of things and kind of broaden my horizons with what body types I consider relatable and kind of see what other people might relate to. So I thought it was a really good chance to just take these ladies who are a little bit more hourglass figure, a little bit more traditional beauty, and put them into still beautiful but less traditional body standards. And I really enjoyed this one. I did a little work on it off stream, just putting in my color flats so that my audience didn't have to watch me do that. It's kind of painstaking, but I really enjoyed doing this in front of people, and the audience seemed to be really responsive to it. And before I go, I do want to say that there's nothing wrong with the way that RossDraws drew these ladies to begin with. They are very beautiful. They are very slender and shapely and gorgeous. However, they are just one kind of demographic, and I wanted to kind of highlight other body types because it seemed like a good thing to do. And it was good for my brain, and I hope that it's good for other people's, and that's really the point of it. I ended up going with a dark blue outline on these ladies because I wasn't trying to copy RossDraws' original painting. I just wanted to do a version that was kind of me and a little bit the Relatable Body Types series kind of zhuzh, and I wanted to kind of study the way he does his shadows and stuff too, because that's really gorgeous in this piece, and I really wanted to play with the different colors he used in the shadows and that sort of thing. So you can see that I did the outline in black and then I changed it to a dark blue. And then I went forward with the colors and I did a value painting like we've talked about on the channel, and we actually talked about it more in depth recently, but on this one you'll be able to see for a little second the actual gray layer that I have in the background there and see how I was shading in the grays rather than the colors here. After getting all of that sorted out, I went back in and played with making the shadows with more saturated color rather than the grays. So this is something that I've been trying to work on a little bit as of late, and just shading and lighting in general has been kind of a informal focus of mine, and so putting in the more saturated colors and tweaking them a little bit for the shadows was a really big deal for me, and I think I did a really good job with it. I think that my color choices might have been a little bit off, and I'll endeavor to change that in the future, do better with it. But I think that overall, this turned out really well. I love how the background turned out, and when I first did it, I wasn't super happy with it, so I went back in on stream and kind of zhuzhed it up a little bit, and it worked out. I think that for the time that I spent on this, it made a lot of sense. I think it turned out very beautiful and I really enjoyed it. I also really enjoyed just kind of filling these ladies out, giving them a little bit more muscle and fat and bone, and that was really kind of therapeutic for me personally, and I'm not going to push my beauty standards on anybody else. This is just something that really spoke to me and made sense with my brain. So I want to reiterate that RossDraws did nothing wrong by drawing these ladies the way he did. He does nothing wrong by drawing ladies in this kind of body type, and it was just kind of a fun exercise for me to play with different body types with these characters. This is something that I endeavor to keep trying and playing with, and I don't know what projects in the future will give me the best opportunities for that, but it is something that is going to continue on this channel. With that being said, there isn't a lot that I did differently with this one. It was just really fun and really relaxed. I guess I say that on a lot of my videos, but it really is true with this one. Let me know which one you like the best in the comments. I really enjoy the middle one just because I feel like I'm most familiar with that body type, but I also feel like the other two didn't turn out too bad. I am definitely really happy with them, and I'm just curious which one is your favorite now that they have a little bit of that different character to them than they had in RossDraws' version. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll give you 1,000 experience points just for that. And thank you so much to my patrons, Liam, Twyla, Mark, and Nathaniel at the moment. You guys are amazing. And don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, do all those great things. And don't forget to drink some water today. And I will see you next week. Peace.